So are we actually going to do this? Yeah, we are. Let's go. Well, hello and happy summer. It is officially summertime here. The kids are out of school and all of the crazy and awesome and shifts in schedule have started. I did cry my eyes out last week because this was our last year of elementary. And we've been in an elementary school for like 13 years here with all of our 6 kids going through, and the twins, who are our babies, have finally left that era. And now I jokingly say we're in our exit plan strategy with all of the kids because we're in high school and middle school. No more babies. Oh, it's so sad. But it's also very fun. I really wanted to get on and do a quick update episode where we can talk about what the first week of summer looks like, because I think it's really important for us to pull back the curtain a little bit sometimes and just say, like, just because paper looks like I got everything together all the time doesn't mean we have it. And also that person that you're comparing yourself to and admire and think, oh man, she never has these issues, or she always has this together, or she has so much fill in the blank, right? If you're doing that already this summer, girl, stop. It's time to stop. And I really feel like for me, just the honesty of this week, I have to laugh. I have to just kind of giggle at myself sometimes, because this is our reality. We have 6 crazy kids. I'm a human. My husband's a human. We have to run and flex with life. And we have a big business that does a lot of things. And we have multiple investments and all the things. There's just a lot going on. And if you feel that, then you're not alone. Okay. And so let's just talk a little bit through what the last few weeks looked like. Do a little bit of a May recap for us. As you know, or if you don't know yet, May launched our Summer Profit and Fun Blueprint, which is a secret podcast we've created just for y'all to stick in your earbuds and inspire you to get really clear on your summer actions and intention for creating profit and fun in your business. It's exactly what it says. We want you to have memories and money this summer. And so the tool that we've created is the podcast. And then we also have our action pack, which is a $9 add-on that is full of just tons of resources, things for the business, things for your family, organization, systems, tools, all of the above. So if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. So we made that because every year for the last 4 years, I've been doing a version of this for our audience and for my clients, but also for myself. And I've been doing this for probably 8 years, a version of this. And I always try to challenge myself to level it up every year on how I'm getting ready for summer. And it's not easy sometimes to make plans when you don't know what the summer is going to look like, or you're just trying to already just do the normal things that keep you busy in the month of May. Not to mention the May-cember that always ends up happening, where it is just overloaded like the holidays with graduations and end of school year performances and testing and physicals, all the things. It's just a lot. So because all of that was happening, we were producing this for you guys. We're putting it out, and I'm excited to share more of this data as the summer goes on. We're going to do some recaps of how our secret podcast went and this low-cost $9 bundle was. I'll definitely give you more updates on that later on this summer. But I laugh at myself a little bit because even though I've put together the Profit and Fun Blueprint for the summer, and I executed it for myself, it still ended up being crazy for me in some ways. And it's just part of this ride that you get on when you are a multifaceted human, especially for us as women. And if you have kids, you have people you care for, you have your household, maybe you're working multiple businesses, maybe you have a 9-to-5 still and you're growing your business, maybe you have multiple businesses. There's so many things. We're juggling a lot. We're juggling a lot. And that's okay. We chose it. And I don't want it to be like, oh man, look at how much I have on my plate and woe is me. No. That is not the point. The point is to remind ourselves, we chose this, and this is part of the plan and a part of the vision and a part of the journey. So when it gets chaotic, like it has been for us, we try to take a step back and really refocus. So if your summer has started out a little bumpy, that's normal, and it's okay. It does not mean you have to stay on the bumpy road. All right. And that's what I wanted to clarify today with my own very real example. So here's how the first few weeks of the summer transition have gone. So last week of school, first week of summer, we're just a few days in. We had client turnovers. We had so many people rescheduling. I had to reschedule things. The school rescheduled stuff on us. So juggling schedules, kid chaos, the crazy of the anxiety of the end of the year testing and performances. All of that was piled on. Plus, we are pushing out some big things. We're also onboarding new clients. Whew, it was packed. And oftentimes when things get packed, a lot of problems arise, right? Little things that are screaming at you in your subconscious mind saying, hey, pay attention to me. You don't forget to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. Don't miss out on this. Oh, I forgot to do this. There's a lot of those things. And one of the biggest takeaways that I've gotten from the last few days is the reminder that I can micro problem solve for the macro profit problems. Let me explain what that means. When all of these things come up and the overwhelm starts happening and I start to feel I'm behind, or I have a ton on my plate, or I'm juggling too much, or I feel very distracted or foggy because I have to do these things for the family, plus these things for the house, and these things for my health, and these things for the business, and this thing for my client. And it just gets really distracting to have all of the problems and issues coming all at us at once. So then it ends up being all of them become equal importance and equal urgency and equal exhausting and overwhelm. So we want to bring it down to reality and bring it back into, this is a micro problem that I can solve really quick. And I don't have to make it complicated. I can make it micro actions is really what I want to come back to, is micro actions, meaning small actions, small shifts to either let it go, reassign it, or solve it with simple solutions. Oftentimes we are really focused on making huge fixes in our business and huge fixes in our life when we can just shift and do micro actions that will quickly fix and get you back into reflow. When you are in a busy transition season, a lot going on, or things are disrupted, this is not the time to reorganize the whole business. Not the time to, just as an example, take apart the entire kitchen and reorganize the pantry and all of that. We want to surface clean and get it smooth and back and running, and take care of those actions first and keep the ball moving, even if it's at a medium slow pace. When you're in a lot of chaos of your schedule and time, that is a really important thing to realize and remember, because I noticed myself trying to solve for all these big issues and projects and things that were coming up and making very complicated strategies that really were not necessary. And so if you have already started this summer like me and started making complicated strategies to solve these problems that can be quickly readjusted and back into flow with micro actions, that is what I want you to pay attention to today. So as a very real example, I really want to redo our action vaults in our program, Empowered for More. I'm excited about all the updates that we want to make. And I got kind of caught up into all of this overthinking of it and making it very complicated process, and just I have to do this and then do this, and there's just lots of things on my head. But I'm also wanting to bring in new clients. We're also have a lot of people interested in Empowered for More right now, so I need to have sales conversations. So making those decisions of how do I take care of these two things that I want to do when I have even more limited and compressed time. Well, if that is something that you've been struggling with too, I want you to use some filters to taking those actions. Is to, one, decide what is most important for the goal and the vision that you have right now. If cash is priority, your cash flow is needing to be increased or stabilized, put the vault down. Like for me, if I was evaluating this, if I needed cash and cash was what was most important, I need to put the vault down. And I can start seeding when I can create a Trello board where myself, my team, we can start putting down notes of things that we're going to create for the vault and easily start to stack that up with just micro actions instead of this big complicated big block of time that I have to set aside or stay up late for. Now is not the time. I can put it on my schedule. The cash action though, for people who are interested in my program, I need to prioritize following up with them. And so really identifying what does that look like? How can I make that simple? Do I want to voice note everyone? Okay, voice notes are super easy for me to do. I think I'm going to voice note all 10 of the ones that are hot leads right now for us. All right, I can do that. That will take me maybe 20 minutes to do quick voice notes to 10 people. 2 minutes each, max, done. And it's off my plate. Instead of mulling it over and making it complicated and I have to follow with this person and this person and this person and this person, put it into your system. Go pull up your notes. Are you tracking your people? So that's an advantage for myself and our team right now is we track our leads in Trello with our contact tracking system. And so now I can go back and see exactly who I talked to, when I talked to them, what we talked about, and I can mark them as hot so I can easily jump in and take action. And it's micro action for macro profit. So when they join our program, we get big results for our team and for our business, and then we get to help them get those same results in our program. We want you to feel like you can have that power of decision. This is what's amazing to me whenever I stop and take clarity on all this chaos that I'm feeling or the pressure or the to-do list. When I press pause, I actually can't believe that this is the life we created for ourselves. I have flexibility. No one is telling me what to do. I get to choose the actions. I get to choose what I want the result to be from my actions. And then I can put effort into that. I don't have to do everything. I truly have that flexibility and choice to stand up from my desk. I can work from anywhere. I can move to the couch. I can change my schedule. There's so many things that I'm in control of. So when I feel like it's out of control and the crazy is happening, because girl, it's crazy here in our house some days, I get to remind myself this is all in my control. And if I wanted to shift, I can totally do that at any time. So how can you take the power back from believing the chaos and reacting to it to saying, no, what is the clarity I need here? What are the micro problem solving actions I can do for the big profit I want? And that's as simple as I can bring it down to, is the reminder we all need. If you are feeling tired and exhausted, what do you need to do to restore yourself? If you're unmotivated in your business already and it's the first week of summer and you're just like, I want to check out and just sit by the pool and read a smutty book or whatever you're into, how can you fulfill some of that need for rest and restoration and also get your fun, creative juices flowing again. Just talking to a client yesterday who was feeling like, oh, nothing is fun in my business right now, and I'm really feeling unmotivated. So just asked her, what would make you feel like you were having fun again? What is your favorite thing to do in the business? How I know you're getting caught up in all these little micro things that you're doing, which are necessary for business growth, but how can we get you jazzed up and having fun again? And her response was, I love going live. I like doing live things and interacting with my people. Anytime I get to do that, it just makes me feel like I'm giving back and I'm excited to talk to people. So I was like, well, then let's do lives. Let's just do that. That will take 20 minutes to do. And then you'll have some great content. You'll get into some great conversations. Boom, done. So she shifted her schedule and she voxed me back later that day. She's like, that was so much fun. I'm taking a walk with my dog right now. And I just got off the live and now my juices are flowing and I'm like having so many creative ideas and I'm so excited to get started on them. What a shift. And that's what's possible for you when you just pause, step out of the pressure, the chaos and the crazy and the to-do list and all the things that can sometimes just get really cloudy for us and say, what do I want? What do I need? And what are the micro actions I can do to get it? It's not throwing out the business. It's not throwing out all the strategies. It's not pivoting your offer. It's not starting from scratch. It's just saying, what do I need here? What is this list telling me? And do I have to do it all? What do I need to do in order to get what I want? And how do I commit to it? And if I don't have the energy to do it, what do I need to do to restore it? And I cannot tell you, my friends, how this kind of a reset, not just for the summer, but all year long, can make the biggest impact in your business. Is to come back to listen to this and just say, okay, I'm in the chaos and the crazy. Stuff is happening, whether it's like what happened on our first day of no school where we had children soaking wet and it was not from the pool. It was from a water fight inside the house. Yes, they all lost their minds and entire bedrooms were soaked top to bottom. I can't, yeah. Let's just say mom lost it a little bit. But that's okay. That's okay. We're like, okay, we've set down some ground rules for the summer, more ground rules. This is what we will not be doing. If you feel like getting wet, go jump in the pool. So, I digress. I love my kids, but they are crazy some days. And that's okay. And I love it. And I want to enjoy it. And I want to be a part of the next water fight. And I want to participate in the fun. So what do I need to do in order to not lose my cool with the kids? Because I'm stressed by my to-do list and what I have to get done. And also grow my business. And also enjoy my summer. And enjoy my time with them. And that's what I want for you. So I hope this episode just give you a little sneak peek into you're not alone if you're feeling a little bit of crazy. If it's not today, you probably will next week or the week after because that's just the cycle of human life and it's normal. What we have to come to grips with though is we don't have to live there. We don't have to live in the chaos and the crazy and the weeds and the pressure and however you're describing it or feeling the exhaustion, the tiredness, the unmotivation, all of that. We don't have to live there. You can engage with yourself and just strategically think and take a pause and say, no, wait a minute. Am I reacting to all of the shoulds and all of these things that are not necessarily needed to do this moment? Or am I also ready to take a pause and do something fun in my business that I actually enjoy so that I can generate some new ideas, some new energy to get back into the rhythm and flow of things? Do I need to take a nap? Because my friends, I did take a nap this week. I will admit it. I was done. I closed my computer. I knew I could do more things, but what was most important for my sanity was to go lay down for 30 minutes and just take a moment. Whatever you can do. We can't always take a nap. We can't always press pause. But what can you do in your situation right now to bring that energy back to life, to bring the refocus, to let go of all of the pressure? And what can you do with your actions to micro problem solve, micro actions that can just release the flow back into what you want? Not overhaul, not pivot, not give up, not disappear, not avoid, but truly start to take some action to what your goals are. If you want more ideas about the summer and how you can get more profit and fun, go right now, grab the Secret Podcast, go to LaniJackson.com/summer blueprint, and the link is in the show notes, and just get started. Go do it. Go listen and take action. It's made to be hyper actionable with micro action to get big results. And it's not going to be perfect because I don't believe perfection exists. What I believe is that we're going to have it be fun and be profitable. Go and do it. Hang in there if the crazy is going. And if it's not, good for you. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing for you for this summer. Stay tuned. We got some good episodes coming out for you, and I can't wait to see how your summer turns out to be profitable and fun. And we'll talk soon. See you next week. Thanks for actually joining us today. I hope it inspired you to actually take the action to step into the empowered CEO that you are and getting more of the results that you want. Before you go, I have a quick favor. Leave us a review and take a screenshot of this episode and share it with your friends and on your favorite social media channels. Don't forget to tag us, actually.thepodcast and Lani J. Jackson. And we'll see you next week on another episode.